Yo, what's up, guys? It's your boy Leroy Gangs here, coming in with the with this uh depressing news, I'll say, of their decision to nerf this kind of Guardian raid and Abyss dungeon content that the community in the West here seems to have a hard time doing. And man, after like doing this content and then like like going through and like having friends go through it, like their opinions on it too, but with like all the kind of stuff, especially like I'm just looking at this list here, and I have for a little bit here of like the T1 T2 content, right? And looking at these fights, like Virtus is like pattern based, super easy. Like the Scorpion or whatever. Like the hardest thing about the Scorpion is he jumps twice and he electrocutes you. Like that's it. And then like the Yoho Fox is just don't stand in the fire. Which after having like almost full 20-minute runs on like a lot of my alts, it's very easy to see where like especially like the common like matchmaker party finder kind of has trouble with that. And then stuff like Tytalos, I think is fine to nerf, like achates, whatever, just because of like their annoyance factor. Especially if you're playing like a melee on like Tytalos and you're like I had to solo, I think, like Tytalos, and then like achates I had to find like an actual party to do stuff with because you can't solo the statue mechanic, he just enrages. So you have to end up like out leveling him or something. But at like the end of the day, it just comes down to like the biggest thing that hurts like this like minority of the community that wants to just like, I don't know, go into like the matchmake stuff, right? Those hop in here and go, oh, yo, time to do, I don't know, like a shadies for the first time. Those matchmake it. If you want to go in blind, awesome. Go in blind. Go in with a group of friends or make like a party. Find party, say first time blind or something. Do you want to do that? Sick. Awesome. Go do it. This game has been around for like years. Now, do you have to like, go look up a guide? No. The fights are easy. Easy. You could tell within the first like two, like the first pull you ever have like a Chades and you fail it and you go, oh, okay, cool, I threw in like the wrong like thing, whatever, like the wrong statue color. You're like, oh, cool, he blew up and then he got mad. That's what happened. That's what you do. And then like after that, you're like, okay, we did like the color mechanic. Let's beat him up. Oh, we didn't do enough destruction damage. Maybe we need destruction grenades for his wings or something. Like that's just what it ends up being. But it's like the fact that the mass majority of people can't figure out the mechanics, or a can't figure out the mechanic, or b can't listen to people telling the mechanics, is like insane. So if you can't do one of those two things, then yeah, you have to look up a guide, or else you just end up wasting not only your own time but also the other three people's time that you're queuing with. Now, if you do it solo, cool, do it solo. If you want to do that shit, practice, easy, right? Like that's like the main thing. People like wanting this to take like 2 or 3 minutes instead of like, I don't know, just doing the fights. Which, by the way, like a whole nother topic on this is like, man, NA is like ruining like the system of this game because they think this number right here in your gear score, they think this number matters. What? They think this number equates strong, like how strong you are. What kind of dumb shit is that, dude? Oh man. And in reality, it takes like all of 2 seconds to look at engravings and stuff and being like, oh, this would be cool for my class. Again, you don't even have to look up guides for this shit because other regions just didn't have guides. So you can just be like, oh, cool. This is like you can just go through and read this and be like, oh, this would be really cool to have. And you look for equipment that has that, right? Or like even better, the gym slots. When you get to the tier 2, gym slots are actually like just like exponential damage growth. It's insane. Cards aren't worth looking into at all until like your tier 3 and you're like min-maxing for stuff. But like these two engravings and gems make up so much more strength than this dumbass number right here. Which is like why people are having such a hard time with stuff, because they don't understand like the systems of the game. They don't understand mechanics. So then they end up just complaining on the forums or some shit. Super weird. Super weird. Like again, cool. If you have no prior understanding, that's dope. You don't just like go into the forums and be like, dude, this game sucks. Nah, you go, what can I do better, right? Like That's how any game works. You go, oh, I'm dying to this shit repeatedly. What do I do to stop it? Not this game's bullshit, dude. Like, what the fuck? Anyway, guys, that's like my whole rant on this thing of like how I personally think, like, especially like the like North America's side of this, like the amount of matchmaking stuff that I've had. You can go look at the recent videos too. Like anything that's above like 10 minutes, I had to struggle bus because my entire team's dead. I just had like two things in my ults, a striker thing, and a yeah, striker and sharpshooter. Like striker, was it Yoho or is this one Yoho? One of these was like Yoho, where I had to literally solo the boss because my entire team died. And normally what should happen is like, oh, I see my entire team dies within the first 3 minutes. I disband to go find a new party. Like that's what should happen. But I guess that makes people mad because they just die and expect to get carried. And like me as a player, I'm like, oh, I can carry this, right? Whereas like that shouldn't happen. Like people should just be hard stuck where they're at until they have more skill than what they had previous, right? I don't know. Anyway, like I said, this is my rant on this whole thing. Let me know what you guys think about this whole like nerf situation and how it will affect stuff in the future. Because if they actually go through with this nerf bull crap, um, I can guarantee you it will happen again with later content down the line. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like it'll end up hindering the game more than like helping it. Especially since the game's not hard to begin with. Like, there's nothing in this game that should be considered untouchable. Like, not even the Legion raids are like untouchable. So, anyway, let me know what you guys think. Comments below, all that good shit. Little Gankins, peace.